Hola, hola, soy Señorita Spanish, and welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here, I'm a Spanish teacher from Jamaica, and I'm here to help you master your Spanish CSEC exams. From oral questions and letter writing to vocabulary and exam strategies, I've got you covered. In today's video, we're tackling a past paper from May 2024 and we'll be focusing on the contextual dialogue with tips on how to get a perfect score. So let's jump right in to today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment what you'd like to see in the future because I've got you. Let's get started. Of course, the first thing we need to do is to read the instructions very carefully. In the blank spaces provided, complete the dialogue between yourself and your friend, David. Give your responses in Spanish using between 80 and 100 words. You and your friend David are discussing plans for his first date with Anita. Write the dialogue between both of you, giving his responses. Responses to all of the cues listed below must be included in the completed dialogue. Feelings about going on the date, details of the date, including transport, clothes for the date, the buying of a gift, and the place and time to meet up. The second thing we will need to do is to read the blank dialogue and get a feel of what is taking place. Remember, a very important and critical part of responding to a CSEC dialogue is reading the line before and after so that we will know what to include within those spaces. But before we do that, we have to read everything to understand the script basically that we've been given. So the first line says, finally, you have a date with Anita. How are you feeling? So we know that cita can mean date, it can also mean appointment. But in this case, it means date because of the instructions that we were given. So it had already set up here that it was a date. So, finally, you have a date with Anita. How are you feeling? It is normal to feel these two emotions. And don't worry, friend, everything is going to go well. What are you going to do, or what are you all going to do on this date? So, you would have stated here that you're feeling two emotions. So it's very important to read what comes next. You're basically being told what to write in the space before. All right, the next line says, excellent. Anita will love that restaurant, and the music from that club is fantastic. But how are you all going to arrive at the restaurant? What a very nice brother you have. And it's true, the club is close. So you all will be able to do that. And how are you all going to return home? It's good that you have these options to return. So basically, you would have stated maybe two or three ways in which you can return home. But why are you telling me this about the clothes? How do you intend to dress yourself for this date? And we see question marks. So where we see a question mark, we know that that is where we would insert a question. So of course you need to do that. So basically you ask the question here. And yes, I am going to go with you. I am sure that at the mall you'll be able to find perfect clothing for the occasion. I know, friend, don't worry. The clothes at this place is well cheap and there are sales this week. But you will also have to buy Anita a little gift. Do you know what you're going to buy? So you would answer, ask a question here. She likes chocolates, right? Okay, you can buy her a box of chocolates or some flowers. That's okay. We will see each other there tomorrow at that hour in order to do everything that you have to do for this date. And finally, we'll move on to step three, which is responding to the dialogue. Of course, in responding, we should read the line that comes before and after our lines so as to ensure that we respond properly. So, the first part had said, finally, you have a date with Anita. How are you feeling? And I responded by saying, oh, yes, friend. Well, I feel very excited, but a little nervous as well, to be honest. What if it doesn't go well? It's normal to feel these two emotions, and don't worry, friend. Everything is going to go well. What are you going to do on this date? So I answered and I stated my two emotions because it was mentioned here, and because he reassured me, I asked a question here. What if everything doesn't go well? Now, the next question we're responding to is, what are you going to do on this date? We're going to the new restaurant in the city called Buso Italiano, and after, I intend to carry her to the club beside the movie theater there. Excellent! Anita will love that restaurant, and the music from this club is fantastic. But how are you going to arrive at the restaurant? You know my brother Diego, right? He has decided that he is going to take us to the restaurant in his sports car. But then we will walk to the club because it is very close. What a very nice brother you have. And it's true, the club is close, therefore, you all can do that. And how are you going to return home? I don't know exactly. Maybe I can call Diego or call a taxi, but I don't have any fashionable clothes to wear, friend. What kind of clothing should I wear to such an elegant restaurant? It's good that you have options to return. But why are you asking me this about the clothes? How do you intend to dress yourself for this date? Well, I want to look very handsome, but not too formal. I intend to wear a shirt with a leather jacket and some pants. Do I need to go shopping? Can you accompany me, please? Of course, you need to do that. And yes, I am going to go with you there. I am sure that at the mall, you will be able to find perfect clothing for the occasion. Okay, okay. Oh, but I don't have a lot of money to spend. I will have to pay for everything on the date as well. I know, friend, don't worry. The clothes at this place is very cheap or cheap enough, and there are deals or discounts this week. But also, you will have to buy her a gift. You'll have to buy Anita a little gift. Do you know what you are going to buy? Oh, how much or what a lot? No, I have no idea. What do you think? You are the expert. She likes chocolates, right? Okay, you can buy her a box of chocolates or some flowers. That seems good to me. I will buy her a bouquet of roses. She's a very romantic person. She will love it. Thank you, my friend. See you at the mall tomorrow at 2, okay? That's okay. We'll see each other there tomorrow at that hour in order to do everything that you have to do for this date. And that's our dialogue. Now, at the end of the dialogue, we go back to the top, tick off all of our cues, and ensure that we have answered everything. So, we had stated our feelings about going on the date, we had stated our transportation options. We talked about the clothes and the fact that he will have to go shopping. We talked about purchasing Anita a gift. And we discussed the place and time to meet up. So that means that we will not lose marks for not having all the details. Now, let me point out to you some important vocabulary that I used that you can make a note of in your writing. Para ser exacto, to be exact. ¿Qué pasa si? What if? And this is followed by the present tense. Pienso can also mean I think, but it can also mean I intend. And that is how it was used in this dialogue. No sé exactamente. I don't know exactly. Ropa de moda. Fashionable clothes. Debo. I should. And this is followed by the infinitive. Quiero verme. I want to look. And that's going to be followed by an adjective. Can you find the statement in the dialogue? ¿Puedes acompañarme? Can you accompany me? ¿Qué piensas tú? What do you think? Me parece bien. That sounds good to me. I really hope that you will benefit from these tips on how to respond to a contextual dialogue. And if you've made it to the end of this video, please drop a sweet comment in the comments section so that I can know that you were here till the end. Gracias por mirar. Until next time, adios.